And what's up, everybody? This is None Defense, host of this YouTube channel, and of course co-leader of the team, still unboomable. There's None Defense somewhere on this list, sitting at 394 victory points. And of course the real leader of our team is Boom Bitch Angie. Say hello, Angie.
Hey everybody.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm just having a little fun in the Boom office today. Of course, our co-leaders today, our co-leaders are Mr. Bron and of course Nick Hill. Our officers are Marshall Bone, X-Titan, and is that all of them? Yeah, I think I got them all. You'll notice today that I'm actually on Bronze Richard. This is one of Bron's accounts, and this and the next 2, maybe 3 videos we'll see, they're going to be all about Bron. Why? Because Bron made it clear the only reason he watches any of my videos are to hear me talk about him. So I'm sure he's going to get quite a kick out of this one. Now, unbeknownst to Bron, this morning I did spend time on Bron 2, which is not on this team, is currently on Less Boomable. So let's go ahead and just pull them up real quick. Bron 2 is somewhere. Where is Bron 2? Bron 2's here. Like, I was on him. There he is, Bron 2. Okay. You'll notice that Bron 2 currently has 26 intel on his team. I don't know how much of that was him and how much of that was me, but I know I got quite a chunk of it. You can't tell, but he is upgrading the level 15 craft that was brought to you by yours truly. Thank you. Thank me for Bron. I just went ahead and did that for my buddy there, Bron. And he is actually a really good guy. So what we were doing today is I was going to go through some of his accounts, and we're going to look at some of his attacks. He loves it when I review his attacks, so let's review some of Bronson's attacks. This is all about Bron, only Bron. You'll notice that Matt Dragon is one of Bron's accounts, but I actually drove that particular attack, so I'm not going to show it because it's not about Bron. Okay, here we go. Where is he? Here we go. So this was... Alright, this potentially could have been Angie, but I suspect it was Bron driving him on this one. The real Bron. So let's go ahead and look. Yeah, I'd say that was him. What's he doing there? Okay, beautiful. Good damage there on the shock launcher. Very good. Excellent. Very proud of Bron there. Okay, let's see what else Bron did. This is Muffin MPA, one of Bron's other accounts. Okay. This is one of my accounts originally, but when Bron came along and took some off my hands. And here he's going after the Doom Cannon. Okay, I'm not sure what that was about, but the crowd loves it anyway because Bron did it. Beautiful work, Bron. Beautiful. This, of course, is Bron Jones. He was running all Zookas in this situation. Let's see exactly what he has in mind here. Okay, so he's going with the fancy Zooka drop. Okay. Let's speed that up. It didn't last long, whatever he did. But I'm sure it was absolutely perfect. Wonderful. Looking great so far. Just getting over here. Just getting some girls in this little sneaky spot, it looks like. Alright. Great job. Wonderful work, Bron. Okay, wonderful. I can't see anything wrong with that attack. In fact, I just, would like to watch it again. And let's just everyone appreciate Bron's awesome attack. Isn't this wonderful? Notice how he drops the Zookas. Notice how he smokes the Zookas. Notice how right up here he loses the Zookas. And notice how here there are no more Zookas. Great job, Bron. Great job. He's spectacular. Alright. And this, of course, this was Bron on his big account with now level 8 Scorchers. So let's go ahead and look at those. Beautiful, beautiful. He's dropping over here. He's going to come over here, start working on this free power cells, get some GBE up. I don't know if he boosted for this particular attack, but it's just, he's just going in and letting the Scorchers do what Scorchers do. Max level Scorcher is level 9, so he's almost there. Very proud of him there. He's just going in and just letting them do. Just letting them smash. Letting them burn. Excellent. Excellent. Well done. Well done, Bron. Great job. Great job. Let's get the audience's opinion. They love you, Bron. They freaking love you. Alright, let's go ahead and get out of that. So that was Bron on last operation. Let's go ahead and look at some more Bron attacks. We're going to find him because he attacks. Alright, this is Bronze Richard, all Azuka. Okay. Yep, this looks like him. Oh yeah, this is definitely one of his. I don't know, maybe it's one of mine. I don't remember running this attack, so if it was me and I'm wrong, forgive me, but I don't remember running this. So there you go. Great job, Bron. Beautiful, beautiful. And of course, they just can't get enough of you, Bron. I can't blame them, really. Bronze Emmett with a little all-Zuka runs. Have a look here. Okay, what's the plan? Looks like he's going to sneak around back here. Let's speed this thing along. Lovely, lovely. Nice. Great job there, Bron. Absolutely. So he's going to get some GBE up here, and if I know Bron, he's going to either start bombing this stuff or this stuff. Most likely this stuff. That's just my guess. Let's find out if I'm right, if I'm wrong. Notice how he's smoking back there. He's going to get all the GB that he can get. All right, he's working on the shockers, on the shock launchers. That's his desired target. Working on those. Beautiful. Just kind of cleaning up the little backside there. Excellent. Excellent use. Well done, Bron. Perfect. I couldn't see anything wrong with that attack either. Let's see, did you get any others on this operation? And this is, of course, is Bronsoon himself running Hookah. So this is against Axiom. Let's look at that. Okay, love it, loving it. He's going to go up here. Let's speed that up. Notice how he's dropping his Zookas first and then smoking his heavies to get him sneaking by that boom cannon. Love the use of gunboat. Excellent. Notice how he worked these shockers up here. Bron is a very talented boomer, and of course he knows that you don't always have to run your Scorchers. Even if you have super really strong Scorchers, it doesn't mean that's always the best, you know, so he's very good about that. You know, Scorchers here wouldn't have done nearly as well because of all the boom cannons and other single shots, but he recognized it as a perfect hookah situation. So great job, Bron. Beautiful work, beautiful work. They love you, the crowd. That's the crowd, man. Great job, Bron. Alright, see if there's any other Brons. Here's a Bron Jones running all Zookas. Okay. Okay, so he's just going to work over here. He's going to start bombing those mines there, just setting things up for Dredge. We know how we beat Dredge. Beautiful. Beautiful. Great job, Bron. Alright. Well, we've looked at a lot of his operation attacks, and you'll see that the common theme is he doesn't attack selfishly. He, you know, swaps troops. He uses whatever's needed. He can go warrior. He can go hookah. He can go all-Zuka. He can go Scorcher. He can go tank. He can do a wide variety of things in operation. Now let's evaluate some of his player base attacks. Alrighty. So this was against an NPC, so we're not going to look at that. Just, you know, I'm sure it was a lovely attack, but we're not going to look at it. Okay, so here he unsuccessfully attacked Jiki. Well, it's rare to see him, you know, have an unsuccessful raid, so let's find out what happened. We'll speed this up to 2. Now we'll go 4. Okay, so he's flaring right up there. He's going to start working here. Now he put a lot of gunboat on, you know, committing to getting rid of those boom cannons. Okay. He's taking damage from that shock blaster. Of course he's aware of it and he's doing his best to deal with it. Okay. That was a very nasty shock blaster. Okay. as I'm going through and I'm just kind of eyeballing things, you know, I'm wondering, you know, why he didn't bomb the shock blaster earlier. I know the booms needed to go. I'm wondering if there was a different way we could have allocated our gunboat in this situation. Notice he's getting shocked there. Okay. Alright. So, and then that was pretty much that. Looks like he timed out. Okay, and that was against this guy, and he's still unbeaten on the map, so screw it. Let's do it. Let's see how a Mr. None defense would compare. And it's no longer a shock blaster, now it's a doom cannon. Well, that's interesting. But either way, I'm going to approach it with the same level of enthusiasm. Let's see what that does. Okay. 1, 2. That's tough. Alright, I hate that we have to commit that much gunboat to this, to getting rid of that thing, but that's just what you gotta do. I don't want them stepping across that boom mine. So we're gonna flare it there. Alrighty. And now we have the job of figuring out how to get rid of these boom cannons. Okay, now we're gonna try to save enough to get one barrage here. I'm not worried about the rocket fire, you notice. Okay. You know, now I'm not saying that I'm going to be able to beat this. If it's a base that Bron had trouble with, and all I'm doing is just trying it a different way. We've observed the way he tried it, so let's see how we can do it. Okay. Theory is I'm saving enough for a barrage that I'm going to put right here and hope that it has enough to take out that other boom cannon as well. Ah, not quite, not quite. Okay, let's flare back here. We're going to need enough for one artillery. Okay. Okay, so far we're still flawless. This guy's got a lot of blue statues, you notice. Okay. I just need one shot on that boom cannon. Okay, alright. I mean, yeah, trust me, I see that there's a shock launcher working me right now. And we're going to deal with that as best as we can. Okay, this is a tough fight. There's no denying that. Okay, I hate that I lost a tank there. One more shot there. Okay, now we're going to reflare. We ended up losing one tank so far. Let's see how we can get out of this without losing any more. A little reflare. Looks like I am taking fire from these snipers. Gonna help them out with a med kit. 50 seconds. Okay, 44 seconds. On the verge of losing 2 tanks. Can we beat it before that happens? And got it. Well, alright, well done, Bron. Oh, wait, hey, audience, actually when I complimented Bron there, that was actually me driving. Well, that's not very nice. Like, I mean, I just did Bron a favor. Well, but by doing Bron, you know, like a favor in this situation, I was kind of, you know, showing off my skills as well. I know, what the hell? Like, Bron's not even that funny. Or listen to this joke. Knock, knock, who's there? Doctor Who. Doctor Who, dummy. Screw you guys. Anyway. Alright, so that was Bron on Bron's Richard here, and I was just going through here. Looks like we got some chat happening. All right, very good. Nothing we're gonna focus on. Just buddies just chit-chatting. That was Mr. Lord Marshall. Here, let's go ahead and talk to Lord Marshall and like, so what do you? There we go. So, is it just me, or is non-defense the greatest ever? See what kind of response we get to that. Alrighty. So anyway, so that was that. We just looked at a base that Bron couldn't beat, and then I beat it. I'm not saying that I'm better. I'm just saying that. All right, fine. You guys, you love Bron. That's clear. You love him. Let's see what they think. Hey, Lord Marshall's on my side. All right, good job. Thanks, Lord Marshall. He, of course, is a real life buddy. And you know, he's just my best friend. He remembers the young me. You know, I'm sure if he knew me now, he wouldn't like me nearly as much. See who else got. Oh, ouch. Wow. I mean, some things hurt, but then some things hurt just so deeply. Well, what do y'all think of Bron, folks at home? I mean, Angie is what I meant to say there. Well, anyway, now what? Now Bron's the best? Oh, come on now! Like this, there shouldn't even be any debate on this. You know what? There's really only one thing we can do is we're gonna just need to call the man himself, Mr. Bronsoon himself. Now I have unfortunately, I'm kind of broke right now. We're between jobs. I can't afford a regular cell phone plan, so I got this new payphone cell plan. Let me just go ahead and throw a coin in there. Alrighty, let's go ahead and let that ring. And it should be. Sir.
We're sorry.
Oh.
The call cannot be completed as done.
Alright, sorry, I kind of dialed the wrong number there. Let me get my coin back. Can I get my coin? Are you kidding me? I just lost it. Alright, whatever. Put in another one. It'll be worth it. Like, to get him on the phone and let him, you know, put an end to this debate. I think that's pretty important. Hello? Oh, hey, Bron? Oh, hey, what up, none? Hey there, Bron. Hey, so there's some debate going on in chat about, you know, who's the greatest of all time. Oh, well, I think the answer is pretty obvious. Obvious? Really? Well, go ahead and give us your valuable insight. Well, clearly it's me. Well, of course I would think you would say that, and I think the audience would agree. All right, audience? See? That's what I'm saying. Well, I mean, the audience, you know, they kind of support me, too. It is my YouTube channel. Hey, audience, I mean, what do y'all think of my YouTube channel? All right, well, surely at least one. I mean, I got 33 subscribers, so at least one of you watch, you know, kind of pay attention to what I'm talking about, right? Really? All right, well, anyway, well, listen, hey, Bron. Yeah? What are you up to today, anyway? Oh, I'm just hanging out here in Italy on a fancy European vacation. Oh, really? What takes you over there? For, you know, pleasure? Oh, well, in a manner of speaking. Well, what do you mean? Like, why are you really there? All right, I'll go ahead and tell you. My wife's cousin is getting married, right? And we wanted to go to one of them fancy shindigs. Shindig? Is that an Australian term? Not really, but it is when you're doing my accent. Oh, right. Of course, that makes sense. So you're actually going over there because your wife is... You're going for your wife's cousin? You know, that kind of makes you... right, but she happens to be one of the most wonderful women in the world. Well, I couldn't argue with you there. I've never had a chance to talk to her, Bron, but she seems like, you know, she helps you keep your shit together. Right, you know, between all the biz, the marijuana, and the various toys, spending expenditures on a credit card. Well, I'm not really sure what makes me a good husband. All right, I make tons and tons of money. Well, you know, that certainly would do it. And what do you like to do with the money? You like to give it to charitable causes, and you like to, you know, kind of just, you know, help your fellow neighbor and all that? No, I just want to go ahead and spend it on Boom Beach, love. Oh. Well, okay, all right. Well, no, I mean, hey, that's good. That's good. I mean, in the audience, you know, they really appreciate you know, and I appreciate them. If it's not for the likes of people like them, it just really makes me kind of, you know, feel like blowing shit up, you know, left and right. Really. Yeah, it's a fun game. All right, well, anyway, Bron, I want to thank you so much for taking the time to, well, not only just be on our team, you've, you know, helped out by taking a lot of the accounts off my hands. You know, you really help relieve a lot of the pressures that I have to go through, as this leader, as the leader of this team. Right. Been meaning to talk to you about that. Well, what do you mean, Bron? What's going on? Well, it's just we're noticing that you've been spending a lot of time bouncing around with all these other teams, and we kind of. Well, I'm not going to call it a mutiny per se, but I'll definitely say that we don't really think you're in charge around here, by name only. So what are you saying, Bron? Well, I'm just saying we went ahead and demoted all of your accounts. What do you mean you demoted all of my accounts? Yeah, me and Angie have been behind it for quite some time. It's really just it's really better for the team. Well, Bron, Bron, I've been on the team since I started the team. Wait a minute, no, nobody can demote me. That's absolutely insane. I mean, clearly I'm the whoa, what the hell's going on here? Right, mate, I mean, I wasn't sure how we could tell you, but I figured since you're making this video, now's as good as time as any to bring it up. And Angie, you're okay with this?
Team Bron! Well,
you know what? Fuck you, audience.
To be fair, I am the leader.
Right, she absolutely is. Alright, anyway, listen, I don't know how I started this video to help my buddy Bron out, and I was doing him some upgrades, and I beat a base that he couldn't. Whatever. Anyway, I gotta go. Thank you for watching. It's still a